this is a reading for Virgo placements. Hey Virgos. So for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements of Virgo, I'm going to tell you a little bit about your astrological current influences, and then I will get right into the tarot. All right, so let's see. For my beautiful Virgos, I had to fix my ring. Sorry about that. So Virgo, prioritize your well-being with a balanced approach. Mars is in a favorable position, and this breeds an excellent time for you to incorporate physical activities that you enjoy. Bring that into your daily routine. Be alert to avoid overexertion. Don't push yourself too much. Hydration and mindful eating will aid in maintaining energy levels so that there's not a big up and down, so that you're not feeling like really tired in mid-afternoon, stuff like that. To keep your energy at an even keel, you need to make sure that you're getting enough H2O and eating the kind of foods that are nourishing for your body. Engage in relaxation techniques to manage stress effectively, acknowledging Saturn's influence on potential fatigue. Listen to your body and rest when needed. Emotions may fluctuate, and this is influenced by the planetary alignments. The moon encourages introspection, allowing you to gain clarity on personal matters. Deep-seated fears or insecurities might surface. Confronting them can bring real healing for you, Virgo. Share your feelings with trusted friends or write them down to process effectively. Saturn's aspect suggests adopting a pragmatic approach, embracing vulnerability and understanding your emotional depths for a more balanced and resilient outlook. There's also a opportunity for fresh perspectives at your work. The alignment of the Sun and Mercury promotes clear communication. Use this to articulate your ideas and proposals effectively, as colleagues and superiors will appreciate your insight. Be cautious of distractions that could derail your focus. With Saturn exerting its influence, ensure your responsibilities are handled meticulously. Stay adaptable and maintain a positive attitude as unexpected changes may occur. And it's imperative that you trust your inner wisdom guiding key life decisions. Okay, so yeah, I told you about that. Let me just look and make sure I told you everything I wanted to. So emotions might feel a bit intense tomorrow with the moon squaring Saturn. It's crucial to acknowledge those feelings and avoid dwelling on negativity. Find productive outlets for emotional expression, like journaling or creative projects. Seek support from those that you are close to who understand your moods. Positive thinking and self-compassion will help you navigate emotional waves and find peace within. I definitely want to advocate that you beautiful Virgos do open up to others. Don't keep this all within, please, because it is really important for you to get it out, to just get the stuff out that is coming up at this time, okay? All right, so I'm going to pull a 10-card Celtic cross for you, Virgo. All my decks are pre-shuffled. So I want to get the 10 cards for Virgo, please. It's just funny how they came out. I literally said to myself, if there's 10 here, I'm just going to be so just crazy, because it'd be just like Virgo to give me exactly the number I asked for, you know? That's how you guys' nature is. Let's see if I can move these up some for you guys. All right, so we need 4 more, please. I'll have to fix it. Don't worry, I will. I'll fix the seeing here in a moment. Oh, no. Okay. I see that High Priestess there at the foundation. Wow. Whoa. Then we've got, wow. This is incredible because your reading opens up with a 10 here, 10 of Pentacles here at the very beginning of your spread. And then it ends with a 10. 10 of Swords here. So we start with 10, end with a 10. That's incredible. Let's see what else we've got here. You got the King of Cups as your challenge point and the High Priestess at your foundation. These two energies right here, Virgo, are really, really watery. They're very much connected to Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energies, and they're very emotionally potent. Very, very, very emotionally potent, okay? So that's why this King of Cups is at your challenge point, and it has to do with what I was just reading to you, the notes I jotted down from the astrological influences for Virgos, and the way that your emotions are going to be fluctuating, okay? So the King of Cups is a master of emotions. He has emotional intelligence, and he's very much able to, feel his emotions and not be held back by emotions that he hasn't processed. He's not suffocating his feelings, he's sharing in the moment. And so that makes him very emotionally wise. And so that's why it's a challenge for you, Virgos, because there's fluctuations in your emotions and you're not sure how to express them. And you're you're feeling things at a deep, deep, deep psychological place, because this High Priestess is all about our subconscious, the watery depths of our dreams. She's connected to the unseen and the mysteries and the occult. It also represents secrets, things that we keep to ourselves, we keep close to our chest. But yeah, it's very watery. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. Whenever I do readings and channel messages, my throat chakra always gets messed with, whether it gets too dry or gets like that. I have to clear my throat all the time. I apologize, because I know it doesn't sound good. So then you've got the Queen of Pentacles here in your crowning position. This is about your thoughts, a lot of your ideas, and what's going in and out of your mind. So I think a lot of it has to do with your finances. The Queen of Pentacles is all about her money. And she's very much astute and good at making money and knows how to really get her needs met. Now, the 10 of Pentacles is how you came in. This is your overall energy for the reading. And so the 10 of Pentacles is all about success and your legacy, like your life successors. Like what if somebody was to ask you, what does a successful life look like for you? And you were to list the things that would make a life successful, that's what this card represents. It's about the long haul, the long game, the things that you're doing that will add to these coins of your lifetime. It's not just like for next week, or it's not short term is what I'm trying to say. It's your life legacy successes, and it's not just monetarily. Okay, so crowning you is the Queen of Coins. In your recent past, that's still influencing you is this World card energy. The World is a culmination point. It's a beginning. I mean, it's an ending so that there is a beginning. It's a portal. So there's definitely been some transformation in your world recently, where you began something that was brand new to you. And the timelines will be different for all of you Virgos. It could be within the last 2 to 3 months or 2 to 3 weeks. You be the judge of the time exact amount. But within the last few months, there has been a pivotal change for you with this World card energy, something that was released and something that began for you. Then you've got the Two of Swords here in your incoming energies. The twos are all about decisions and duality, like right and left, black and white, such like that. So the Two of Swords is a kind of is about being like at a crossroads. And so there's going to be a decision point that's going to be coming in for you in your incoming energy. The Two of Swords is represented in the Rider-Waite tarot as a person blindfolded with two swords going each way, and they're stagnant. They're not making any movement forward. They're stuck in indecision. They're not, you know, going forward or backward. They're just staying still. So it's representative of a time in place that you are going to be at a standstill while you formulate your decisions for the next steps in your life. Another descriptive of you, which I'm really shocked to see this, is the devil energy. And but I just heard in my mind about how when I was reading to you about your astrological influences, Saturn was mentioned several times for you, Virgo. So Saturn is very prominent for you right now in the astrological cosmic influences. And this is the Saturn energy. It's a Capricorn, and Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So I feel like that's really why this is another descriptive of you. It's this Saturnian energy, because you are really, Saturn is all about restrictions, limitations, responsibilities, discipline. But Saturn also rewards us extremely highly when we follow through with what we said we were going to do. When we finish things, when we do what we say. Others of you, there's some sort of attachments to something toxic. The devil represents being attached to anything that's life negating. And this could represent keeping your feelings suffocated, not sharing the truth about how you feel. Something like that, possibly. And then in your environment, if I could talk, we've got the Nine of Cups. This is the wish card. This is about what it is that you are after in your life. What are your desires? It's what you desire. It could mean that you have a little too much of a good thing as well. Sometimes that's an energy that I feel with this. Is in your environment, maybe you're spoiled, and maybe that adds to it might seem to add to luxury in your life in little ways, but it truly is not how you want to be spending your attention and time, because it will derail you at some point down the road from the trajectory that you are ascertaining. Okay, that's a message that just came through for this. So I'm just telling you what I think and feel, and get off the cards. Okay, Hans, just no judgment, just had to say whatever comes through. Now, hope and a fear for you, Virgo, is this Queen of Swords, another queen. Now, this is really air element, which is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And see this long sword? She's like Cut Master Flex. Alex, from her Alex's Healing Tarot, she says Queen of Swords is Cut Master Flex, and I love that because it's true. She cuts things out. But she's very communicative. She has foresight. She's highly intellectual. She communicates well. So this is that energy where it ties back into your emotions, right? Because emotions is what you are being challenged by. So expressing your emotions, because she is, representing communication and thoughts and the way that people are perceived, how you present yourself verbally to others. And so this is in your hopes and fears position. So I feel like you really want to be forthright with things that are going on within you, but you fear it as well. That could be what's going on with these energies for you. I will clarify in just a moment. The Ten of Swords as a potential outcome is all about an ending. The Ten of Swords it's a really painful way to end something, because all these swords in the person's back in the regular Rider-Waite. But this is also a good ending, right? Because we want things that aren't good for us to end. We don't want them to keep on going in our lives and just have this never ending loop. No, we want them to end. So this is a good thing. And I feel like with these two tens, which are endings, and this world card energy, there has most definitely been that transition that I spoke of a little bit ago with this world card energy. And it's bringing you to this crux, this point in the road where you're going to take a pause and really take some time to get an idea of what's ahead, and using your strategy and your knowledge thus far. The Knight of Pentacles is more earth energy, and I love this as your underlying energy because it's really just as I was describing with the Two of Swords, taking that moment to take stock of what is going on around you, and to really take your time and assess the situation before making any further movement. And that's what the Knight of Coins does. The Knight of Pentacles, they're rumored to be the slowest knight, and that's why, because they take their time to survey the situation before making any movements. And then the Ten of Cups underlying that, and we see the Nine of Cups here, and then of course it's followed by the 10, and it's another 10 for you. I'm hearing, yeah. And so, and then another Knight. So there's going to be a lot of, oh, look at that, and another Queen. That's just messed up. how it was just opened up to her. And I saw the Tower peeking out for a minute too. And the Tower is about, it's like Aries and Scorpio energy, and it takes down things in our lives that we wouldn't do ourselves. So the Tower comes in and washes away the things that aren't meant to be in our lives, that have faulty structures, or that are causing us pain or keeping us from our purpose. So let's clarify we know what the King of Cups is. We know what that is already. It's your emotions. That's what that means. For some of you Virgos, it could represent a person. It could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerian person that is, wow, right as I just said that, I wished you could see it on the screen. It flipped out from this as I was shuffling, and I said Cancerian, and it was right here on the side. And that's the Cancerian Major Arcana, the Chariot. That's incredible, because I was talking about the King of Cups. It could be a Cancer, the Chariot. Okay, so I'm going to put it back and keep shuffling. So what do we want to clarify first? Because you've got success on your mind. You've got the energy here of your legacy. You're really doing the things that you need to do for your life. You're seeing the long game. You're doing things today that's going to affect your life in 5 years from now, 10 years from now, then it's for the good. So I'm really proud of you guys for that. That's awesome. Let's do the 10 of Swords. Okay, I'm sorry, 2 of Swords. Clarify this 2 of Swords for the Virgos, please, in their incoming energy. Okay, I'm not taking that stack. Clarify the 2 of Swords. Okay. This one. So the Empress reversed. So that's motherly energy. It's very much the nurturer of the tarot. Then you've got this 3 of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles, more nurturing energy, and the Page of Swords, which is about, this is a Gemini energy for me as a reader, and it's all about doing your research. So the 2 of Swords is clarified by the Page of Swords. It means doing your research, being curious, finding things out. Then the Queen of Pentacles is about your money, finances, that motherly energy, nurturing. Business, it could be about your business and your career. 3 of Wands is the Sun in Aries energy, and this is about waiting, okay? And I did say that the 2 of Swords, there's going to be a point in time where you're going to be at a standstill, looking at the situation to make your decision. So there will be an energy of waiting. Now, the 3 of Pentacles, I'm sorry, this is the Empress, which is number 3 in the Major Arcana. And then the 9 of Wands. So this is fire and earth energy. The Empress is earth, Taurus, Libra energy. Libra's air. So we've got earth and air here, and you do have that right here. You have Earth Queen and Air Queen. And that's what the Empress is. This is the maternal, divine feminine energy. And, Virgos, regardless of your gender, your sign is a feminine sign. It is, it's governed by the maiden. Um, that's your constellation, and it's a beautiful divine feminine energy. Regardless if you're male or female, that's not the point. So I feel like that's a descriptive of you in a lot of ways. I feel like it's pulling down some truths about yourself that you'll see in this decision making time, with the Queen of Earth there showing up for you, and then the Empress. That's incredible. Also, I want to say that there could be females in your life that you could turn to for support, and as long as you trust them and you can be vulnerable with them, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, and you should definitely utilize those resources for yourself. Now, the Nine of Wands is a Sagittarian energy, and this is about having gone through it, having had experiences that hurt you. That's what these other wands represent in the back. And you can see the person has like this headdress on because they've been hurt, and they're in a stance of awaiting the next battle. So in doing that, they are essentially going to be protected, right? Because they'll be able to better fight off any attackers, but they're also blocking out the good stuff too. So this comes at a cost, this defensiveness, this jadedness, and like expecting. It's about expectations, and it's about expecting further hurt to come in because you've been hurt. So that's to clarify your incoming energies of the Two of Swords. I hope I said them right. I mean, I know I described the energies right, but I mean, I hope I said it in a way that you understand, my loves, because it's not easy to understand sometimes. But basically, there's going to be a lot going on in your entirety for this decision to come in. I don't know what the decisions represent. Like, it's going to be different for all of you, but whatever you're having to decide upon or make choices about, just don't take it lightly. Take your time, and just know that don't get stuck in stagnation either. Like, because indecision is a decision. I want you to still move ahead and go on with life, but definitely seek wise counsel, people that you trust and that you feel good around, and just go with your instincts here. The High Priestess, I really feel like you're connected really intently with Source, and as long as you listen to your gut, sorry to shake the phone, listen to your gut instincts, you'll be okay. I know you will. You're very, very, very connected to the divine, and you're very beautiful and intelligent. All right, so what can we tell Virgo about this devil energy? Oh, wow. I was just telling you about the Two of Swords, which is the card right next to it. And that's exactly what it looks like in the Rider-Waite Tarot. So this is the energy I've just been clarifying for you. And the devil represents the Two of Swords. The Lovers, this is all about choices. Both of these cards are about choices. The Lovers is a Gemini energy, and that's about what you choose. Because the Lovers card, before it was called the Lovers, was actually called the Choice card, because it was about which lover do you choose. So it's about making a decision. And then you've got the Page of Wands and the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is a very rigid energy, and he tends to like things the way they've been, the way they are. So even though, he's great in a lot of ways, he's also got that stubborn streak and a rigidity about him. Whereas the Page of Wands is kind of open for anything. They're pages, so they're very young in energy. And as you can see, the pyramids behind this page, so there's a note of like adventure and exploration, and like an innocence and a wonderment that comes along with this card. So it's like a balance between your quest for adventure and your rigidity the structures that you want to keep up, and your choice points, and how you will decide what are you going to decide, and what do you use to make your decisions. Because the devil is very tempting energy, and at any point we can go off our journey, right? And allow ourselves to be tempted by the wrong thing. So as long as you use your beautiful gut, your beautiful intuition, and your heart, you're going to be just fine. So these are just things that to be mindful of that could occur, But I just want you to know that it's going to be great. And whatever you decide, because underlying the devil clarifiers was this 10 of cups. So there's another 10. And like I told you, 10s are end points. So I really believe that whatever your choices are, they're going to bring about some more endings in your world. Also, we have a partial solar eclipse in Aries on the 29th of March. And we just had that total lunar eclipse in your sign on the 14th of March. So we're right in the middle of this beautiful eclipse season. So, I mean, things are really abruptly ending for a lot of us. So just be mindful of that and don't be afraid of it. Not that you are. But I see a lot of 10s here for you in the world card and that Saturnian energy. That's awesome for you, because when you end things that aren't, serving you, then you get to have the beginnings that you are, oh my God, that you are deserving of. So I was shuffling this. I only shuffled it once and Saturn came out immediately. And I was asking the external energies around Virgo. And then you've got Gemini underlying this, which I've said Gemini at least twice in your reading. The energy has come through the Gemini, which is an air sign. So Saturn, this is about discipline, structure, time, responsibility, tests, ambition, difficulty, restraint, grounding, practicality, self-control, realism, bones, maturity, gravity, scaffolding. So, okay. And then this Gemini energy is about being curious, communicative, versatile, flexible, variety seeking, social, collaborative, brilliant, perceptive, connected, vocal. All right. So what other energies are prominent around in the externals of Virgo? Then you've got Scorpio here. This is transformation. So that's exactly what's happening, is there's a transformative journey that you're on. And it's beautiful. But see the secretive, and that correlates with this High Priestess, how I said sometimes you keep things to you and you don't share your emotions sometimes. And Scorpio is here to tell you, please open up and share yourself. Be authentic, because it allows for regeneration. And, you get through it. And it is a little intense. It is passionate. But I promise you it'll be well worth it. And then the numinous underlying that. And this is all about the beautiful mysteries, the unknown, the unknowable, psychic abilities, the cosmos, universal truth, oneness, source, the unnameable. I like that. Shadow work, inner knowing, tingling, ghosts, other worlds, space, enigmas, the occult, and intuition. All right. So Virgo, let's get some evil eye. I just want to see what's around you for you to be mindful of. What can the Virgos, what messages are here for Virgo to know at this time with the evil eye? What could be around them possibly? Causing unexplained body pain and numbness. Now that's a negative energy, okay? The person causing you negativity is an air sign. And you have a Queen of Swords, which is an air sign, and in your fear position. They constantly convince people that they are this and that they are that. All right. So it's asking you, Virgo, to possess a talisman to amplify positive vibes so you can protect yourself from these energies. And possibly it could be amethyst. This is psychic protection. It's psychic protection, control spiritual energies while dreaming, and can help with insomnia and nightmares. So also, you've got your spirit team showing up here, and I love this. It's ancestors, angels, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses, and they all have your back. So know that you're definitely protected. You're not alone, but take a spiritual bath, which is like a bath with Epsom salt, just to clear your energy after a long day, or once a week. And, just put up your psychic protection like all of us should do every week, because it's just helpful as human beings. We have to be in this world. We have, positive and negative polarity, and we just need to be prepared for that and not be naive and think that we shouldn't put that energetic circle around us and ask our guides to protect us from that kind of stuff. So that, let's see what else comes out. We've got creeping and cyberbully and giving money. Somebody could be giving you money, or you could be asked to give money. Maybe you've suffered from cyberbullying, or you know somebody that has. Somehow that's coming into the fore for you. Running, some of you could be practicing for some sort of, getting ready for some sort of physical activity that you're prepping for with these running energies. There's somebody looking you up, or you're doing your research. You're researching somebody, or you're getting info. And then your light irritates their demons. And legal issues, court, judges, immigrations, lawyers. And then there's happiness hater. All right, so just take the energies, how they resonate for you. Don't, don't make it fit. If you hear some of these energies and you're like, what? Then they're not for you, okay? Because not all these will be for every one of you Virgos, obviously. So we've got massive regret. GPS, that's like finding your location, and you're fed up. So some of you could have your locations being bugged, or you have to be reporting where you are. You're fed up with that. You're regretting things. Just know that you can't change what is. Don't allow your feelings to override your logic reasoning, and know that you are only being put through things that are best for you. And I know that sounds lame sometimes, but the things that you're going through, they're happening to you. Sorry, they're happening for you, not to you. And as time goes on and you get up down the journey of the road of your life and you look back, you'll see how things all fit together. But when you're right in the midst of it, it just looks so chaotic and so hard. I know. You could be feeling like shit. You could be having a lot of these regrets and allowing yourself to plummet into the depths of despair. Please don't. Do some of this energy, which is praying. Have faith. Allow yourself to heal, and utilize meditation to quiet your beautiful mercurial mind. It's difficult with Virgos and Geminis. They're very much in their mind a lot, and your mind is so on point and has got so many things coming in all the time that it's really a priority for you, in my opinion, to get meditation and allow yourself that ease and peaceful feeling. Now, if meditation's hard for you, just get your mind to do something different than it would normally do. Instead of just running on autopilot like so many of us do for so long, allow yourself like 5 to 10 minutes a day to just have some quiet time and really disconnect from the modern distractions of the world, so that you can get a different kind of connection to source. When our minds are quiet, it speaks, and when we speak, it's quiet, and what it is source. And do you know how many beautiful solutions come down from our galaxy to our beautiful crown chakras from the divine, that give us this solution based energies to the challenges we face without words, and things just effortlessly fall into place so much easier than they would if we fill our time with all this chaotic mental energy. Anyway, I miss you is also showing up for you. So you could miss somebody, or somebody's definitely missing you. And what's some hidden motive here? Veiled discontent. Discontent can be veiled. Recognize it to improve your situation. And then betrayal unveiled. Betrayal reveals itself in unexpected ways. Face the pain to understand and heal. Silent confessions. Confessions can be silent but powerful. Listen to the misspoken admissions around you. Listen to the misspoken admissions around you. So somebody could mess up and say something that they didn't mean to, and it's just going to really give you this full picture. You're going to see things in the incoming week that you haven't. You're going to get a missing piece to the puzzle. And secrets can be veiled in normalcy. Uncover them to understand the full picture. So something's definitely coming together for you. Some sort of missing piece that you're going to be seeing, and it's going to just all fit into place, and it's going to really help you make these decisions. What are the intentions coming towards Virgo? They're coming towards them, gaslit. So somebody's going to try to deliberately manipulate your perception of reality until you are doubting your own experience, because they're desperate. I'm in a bind and I don't have anyone else to reach out to. This is the intentions coming towards you. So then you have somebody that has empathy and wants to provide you emotional support and always will try to understand you. And that's beautiful, Virgo. I'm so glad you have that. And I see something inside of you I admire, and I would like to learn from you. You also have somebody that wants to just be around your energy, right? Because you show them the way that they want to be, and they want to emulate you. So I'm going to get you one of these affirmation cards for the end of the reading. Sorry I went on a little bit long. I listen with love to my body's messages. My body is always working towards optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole, and complete. All right, one more for Virgo. Definitely listen to your body, Virgo. It is such an instrument of knowledge for you. It is safe to look within. As I move through the layers of other people's opinions and beliefs, I see within myself a magnificent being, wise and beautiful. I love what I see in me. Totally. I love that for you. So, Virgo, enjoy this upcoming week. I hope everything is going good for you. I hope these messages helped you guys. Take what resonated, and see you on the next one. Take care, guys.